Now you might think that a golf ball you use doesn't make any difference to your game. Well, in this video, I'll show you that it definitely does, and it isn't just me saying it. MyGolfSpy, who've just tested every top golf ball, said there's more difference between golf balls than there are between drivers, irons or wedges. So if you've ever thought that a golf ball you use doesn't matter, you might need to think again. So on this channel, I've reviewed and cut open over 300 golf balls. I try and show you exactly how much they can impact your game. And today, I'm reacting to the brand new MyGolfSpy ball test with some honest thoughts. I'll be cutting some golf balls open with Jeff, and if you stick to the end, I'll even be recommending some of the golf balls that you should maybe add to your bag this year. MyGolfSpy have been testing golf balls for over 5 years now. Every test is run using a robot at multiple swing speeds to eliminate human error. They use launch monitors like TrackMan and GC Quad to track every shot. This year they tested 44 models of golf ball, which took them over 80 hours. They measured things like distance, spin, consistency, dispersion, and trajectory. It's one of the most comprehensive looks at golf ball performance you'll find anywhere. And golf ball nerds like me wait for it like Christmas Day every time it's released. And while no test is perfect, it gives us a really strong baseline for comparing one ball to another. And in this video, I'll share with you some of the themes that I learned from it, what could help you with your game, and I'll even give you a top 3 golf balls to stick in your bag. The first big theme that was confirmed to me was that soft is slow. Now I've talked about that on this channel, but MyGolfSpy's testing reinforced the idea that soft is slow. Softer, lower compression balls usually mean less ball speed. But here's the interesting bit for me. It was that the Callaway Super Soft, which is a soft golf ball, actually performed better than expected this year. Firstly, it held its own in distance at mid-swing speeds. It wasn't the shortest of the irons, even compared to firmer balls. And for a budget-friendly, low compression option, it's surprisingly competitive for golfers with slower swing speeds. With a compression of less than 50, it's a very soft compression ball. And when you cut it open, you can see it's a 2-piece ball. And it's not scientific, but that low compression core does feel soft. Now I'm happy to hold my hands up and say that I've criticised this ball quite a bit on this channel this year for inconsistent cores when I've cut them open, even on the newer models. But in robot testing, it really held up. So credit where it's due, it's definitely one to have a closer look at this year, and maybe don't always listen to me. Then the next big theme was that spin differences show up most in wedges. Maybe no surprise, but MyGolfSpy found that the biggest differences in golf balls aren't always off the driver. They're in the wedge shots. So that's where you can see spin gaps of nearly 4,000 RPM between some balls. Take the TaylorMade TP5 in the 35-yard robot testing. It showed it's one of the spinniest balls in the lineup with over 6,000 RPM. And versus the Titleist Velocity, which had an RPM of just over 2,000, you can see there's a big difference. And when we cut them open and put them side by side, you can see the differences in the construction of these two golf balls. One is a firm, high compression ball with a urethane cover that grabs the grooves like crazy, compared to that 2-piece Iron Titleist Velocity golf ball, and the difference around the green is night and day. Now the next theme, which came through loud and clear, and MyGolfSpy hammered home, is that you don't need to spend $50 plus to get a good ball. And the standout golf ball here was the Kirkland Performance Plus version 3.5. Now let's be honest, since that legendary 2016 original version, Kirkland's golf balls have gone downhill. Version 2 and 3 were inconsistent, spinny, and just not up to scratch. But this new one, quite simply, is the best Kirkland since the first one. Robot testing shows it's longer and straighter than a Pro V1 off the driver, with plenty of stopping power on your wedges. This could be a serious contender to the Pro V1. And when I cut it open with the help of Jeff, you can see that 3-piece construction. And I really like the new blue colour versus the yellow on the older version. Now it's not perfect, but at under $20 a dozen, it's seriously impressive. And don't worry, I'll be taking a much closer look at this ball in future videos, so be sure to subscribe so you don't miss that video. Now before I tell you about my gripes that I have, and that other readers have had, there's one golf ball which stood out, which I wasn't surprised about at all. The TaylorMade Tour Response. Now I've been praising this golf ball all year. It's one of the best value tour level options out there. And surprise, surprise, it performed brilliantly in robot testing. The robot testing showed it's one of the strongest all-round performers, offering excellent distance off the driver with lower spin than many of its tour level competitors. while still maintaining playable spin and control through the irons. What stood out most was its consistency across swing speeds. It wasn't just a budget option, it actually matched or outperformed several premium golf balls in key categories like carry distance and trajectory. So for golfers who want tour-like performance without tour-like prices, the Tour Response golf ball continues to look like one of the smartest buys in the game. It's sometimes nice when the data lines up with what I've seen on the course. Now, along with other readers, I do have a couple of gripes with the test though. First up, missing brands. I'd love to have seen Legato, Snell, Encore, Trust, and maybe LA Golf included. These get mentioned in my comment section a lot. Golfers are actually buying and playing these balls, so why not test them too? Next was the swing speed issue. Now this was shared by a number of people in the comment section on their website, but they used 102 miles an hour as their mid swing speed. Now that's quick. The average male amateur is closer to 93, 95 miles an hour, so while these numbers are helpful, they might not reflect what most of us are doing on the course. So overall, MyGolfSpy testing proves the golf ball matters. And whether you're spending $50 on a Pro V1 or $20 on a Kirkland, the ball you choose can change your game more than you think. If you want standouts across all swing speeds, their data points to 3 big performers. First up, Titleist Pro V1, still the gold standard for consistency and all-round performance. It wasn't the longest in every category, but it remained the most reliable and tightly built, making it the safe pick for any and almost all golfers. Next up, the Strixon Z-Star Diamond, highlighted for its excellent spin performance, particularly with wedges, while still holding its own for distance. MyGolfSpy consistently called it one of the best all-rounders. And finally, the TaylorMade Tour Response. While not always in the absolute top 3, it was consistently flagged as one of the best value for performance golf balls in the test. I've been recommending this golf ball all year, so I'm really pleased about it. Now, I've added a link below for the full MyGolfSpy article, so be sure to let me know what you think of that in the comments below. I'll be cutting open more of these golf balls soon, so if you want to see what's inside them and find the best golf ball for your game, then make sure to subscribe. And I'll catch you in the next one.